How's it, folks, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how we laid down our artificial grass. When we moved into this house last year, there were weeds covering our yard. I didn't feel like maintaining a real yard, so we went artificial instead. First, we got rid of as many weeds as possible.
It's already bent. Yeah, if it's anything, it's already broken anyway.
We ended up having enough weeds to fill up 14 trash bags. To prevent these weeds from growing back, we're going to lay down some weed barrier along the perimeter of the yard. I used 6-inch nails to secure the weed barrier onto the ground. I spaced out the nails every 1 to 1.5 feet. Next, I'm going to fill in any holes or uneven areas to get the surface as smooth and flat as possible. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you why this step is absolutely crucial. After you filled in your areas, go ahead and compact everything with a compactor or a hand tamp. I have a hand tamper, this worked for me, but if you have access to a compactor, 1, please contact me so I can have that access as well, and 2, go ahead and use that. It's going to make this part of the process go by a lot quicker. My daughter got a hold of the GoPro, so we're just gonna let her enjoy her moment. Now it's time to finally lay this grass down. This right here is turf tape. It's a super sticky adhesive tape that'll join the seams of the artificial grass. Before I peel the tape, I'm gonna dry fit the tape between the 2 pieces I'm planning on joining. Now that I have it right where I want it, I'm gonna slowly peel back the paper under the first piece. I'll then place the second piece onto the tape, slightly overlapping the first piece. I'm going to secure the turf down using these U-pins. Take your time with these pins. These things are going to be your best friend or your worst nightmare. I'll show you later on in the video what I mean when I say that. After I drive a pin in, I try to cover it up as best as I can with the surrounding grass. I was running into a lot of hard spots, so I decided to go in at an angle, and I was able to get these pins in a lot quicker and easier. I made sure to stretch out my turf every so often so I wouldn't end up with so many wrinkles later on. You can also do this with a carpet kicker, but you'd be surprised how hard it is to find a carpet kicker in Japan. Most people have never even heard of it, but anyway, you can do this by hand as well. This is what I meant when I mentioned earlier that these things can be a nightmare. If you hit hard spots in your ground, these U-pins will tend to bow. You can hear it as I'm pounding it in that it's solid underneath this pin. So what I decided to do is to take one of the really bent U-pins and fashion it to reinforce the pin as I'm driving it into the ground. Believe me, this is not professional advice. This is just what worked for me. If you want to, or if you need to, go ahead and give it a try. Right now my daughter's social life is on fire. We wanted a space for her and her friends to play in. Laying down this artificial turf is gonna allow us to do pool parties, barbecues, Halloween parties, all kinds of things. After a year of having this grass installed, you can see no weeds have grown through the grass or the tarp. The areas that aren't covered with any tarp or grass, of course, have grown a lot of weeds, so we'll probably cover those areas up since it works so well. This is what I was talking about, why leveling your ground is super important. You can see that there's puddles under our grass. We missed a few spots. It's a shame. It was a good job otherwise. It hasn't stopped us from using the yard and having a good time in it. We didn't use any infill or sand after we laid down the artificial turf. We weren't sure if it was going to make a difference or not, and we wanted to save a little bit of money, so we opted not to use any infill. And that's it. I hope you learned something. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, mahalo and aloha.